Peace and blessings, love and light, and welcome to day 233 of the 365-day challenge. It's your girl, Kim, and happy Thursday. I hope that you all are having a spectacular day and that you're continuing in your healthy habits, mind, body, and spirit to make overall wellness a habit. Okay, and if you don't know about the 365-day challenge, that's what it's about. It's talking about things that we can do consistently and habitually that are good for us, that are going to help us be better versions of ourselves. For example, I have been on this quest of drinking more water, so I consistently am drinking a little bit more water as time goes by, so that it's just common nature for me to have water each day. I've increased my time of meditation spiritually, so that way I am rebuilding and restoring my relationship with Christ. So I take that time to meditate, and I've increased that a little bit. So I've habit stacked, which means I've added a little bit more time to something that I was already doing, so that way I can reap better benefits from that. Okay, I do my exercise. I've increased my weights on my exercise, so that way I'm building muscle and building more tone in my muscles, especially as I'm getting older. So that's something that I'm doing physically for my body. So what are some of the things that you're doing, that you're creating, that are going to be healthy habits, that are going to create a better version of yourself, and that are going to become like second nature to you? That's what the 365-day challenge is all about. Okay, and this month we're talking about 30 Days of Transformation. It's a book that I wrote back in 2016, and we are on day 20, and it is entitled, It Is What It Is. And I wrote, the term, it is what it is, has irritated me from the moment I heard it. I felt it was a very dismissive term, like when people say, whatever. I also felt as though the person who said it was giving up or settling for a situation that they were in. I simply did not care for the term. As I became more mindful of the things that were being said to me, my perspective of the term changed. I began to look at the term with regard to acceptance, and it took on a whole new meaning. Dictionary.com defines the word accept as the consent to receive or to come to recognize an opinion as correct. Acceptance doesn't mean that we will like what we receive or that it will be pleasant. When we fully accept those areas of our lives where we know change needs to occur, we release ourselves to begin the healing process and to seek the help we need to overcome that situation. We no longer live in a state of denial. Living a transformed life means having a level of awareness to accept situations in our life that may be lacking fulfillment. Think about your health. When you have pain, you identify the pain and seek professional help to address it. You don't allow the pain to become intolerable and just dismiss it as though it doesn't exist. Eventually, it will consume you and change the quality of your life. The goal should be to identify and resolve the problem. Think about your relationships. When you're in a toxic relationship and you accept the fact that the relationship is causing you emotional stress and you choose to end it, a tremendous weight is lifted off of you. You no longer feel the stress or responsibility that comes along with being in that relationship. You feel a sense of freedom, and it all started with your willingness to accept things that were going on in your life. It is what it is. The second and most important step, however, is to do something about it. Transformation is about movement to a space of well-being. That well-being comes from acceptance and your willingness to heal. And in my coaching corner, I say, try this exercise in acceptance. Stand in front of the mirror completely nude. Take the time to look at every part of your body. What do you like or not like about what you see? Write down how you feel about your body and what it means to take a long, hard look at yourself. Get in the habit of being aware of who you are, both inside and out. Okay, that's your assignment for today. And with that, I'm going to say have a most spectacular rest of your day. Be sure to sprinkle self-love and self-care all over yourself today. And until I see you all tomorrow, I say peace.